Now let's go across the country. WABC Lee on line 6. You're next up. Go ahead, please.
Michael, I can agree with you with the controlled substances because you can't guarantee someone's going to stay on their meds. They could go to the pharmacy, get their prescription, which would show up in a database, but there's no one going to be home with them to prove that they're actually taking their prescription to keep them balanced mentally.
So you would not add antidepressants to the list of those on controlled substances who should not own guns? You would not?
No, I would, because as you pointed out, they're not mentally balanced unless they're on their prescription. But you were saying with a database, you could monitor their prescription dispensation from the pharmacy, but you still would not have the total knowledge of whether they took their prescription at home.
Well, I think we're looking at this from opposite points of view. I'm arguing that it's the drugs themselves that are making these people homicidal and suicidal in about 10, 12% of the cases by my reading. In other words, there's an awful lot of evidence that this category of drugs, the SSRIs, induce psychosis in some people in the form of suicidal and homicidal behavior. And the medical and pharmaceutical establishments are burying that data. They don't want you to know about it.
Okay, I understand what you're saying now, right.
So I think that instead of just saying controlled substances should prohibit you from owning a gun, add what you mean by that. We don't just mean cocaine and heroin and crack. How about adding antidepressants to the list?
Right.
Thank you for the call.